how come grandparents deny ever being shitty? Like,
God,
you know what I mean? They're like, don't spank your kid because I never did that to you. What the are we talking about here?
You're not the same person.
I got beat one time for blocking a slap.
Yo, dude. Yo.
Oh yeah, makes me think of Sinbad. Whenever he's like, that's not that woman I grew up with. That the woman's trying to get into heaven.
Friendship.
If you want to be a member of our nerdy metal community, hit the subscribe button. If you have any comments or suggestions, hit us up at worshipandtributenerd@gmail.com. This week on the show, let's talk about our new quarantine band.
Worship and Tribute Nerd.
Hey, what's up, everybody? My name is Michael, a.k.a. Rickshaw.
And this is Worship Tribute Nerd.
And this is Worship and Tribute Nerd. I've messed up twice on intros today.
Today you were over 2.
The show where metal dudes...
They nerd out.
Nerd out.
They nerd out.
Anyways, today we're doing some riffing. I've got my co-host here, Fuzz.
Hey, guys.
And one of my good friends here, Justin Brock. And today we're just gonna riff and bullshit about how we're doing a new band project. And this is kind of, and we talk about it on here all the time.
Yeah.
But this is kind of...
Maybe by the time you air this, we can actually put some snippets up of some music or something.
I'm down to put a couple of little tiny clips in here. But, you know, it's still demo right now. Yeah. So just to give you, you know, an idea of what kind of music we're writing. But I'll tell you right now, it's definitely old school, like 2007 metal for the most part. You know, metalcore.
The first time Mike sent it to me, he was like, "Dude, you gotta check it out." And because I remember y'all talking the last time y'all were here, y'all were talking about doing something, and he goes, "Justin sent me some stuff," and I was like, "Oh yeah, send it to me," and I was just like, "What the
So we used to be in a band called Surrounded by Monsters a long time ago. Because of her, originally. That's a cool name, I know.
Dude, you know what? I had no problem because of her.
Right. I thought Because of Her was pretty cool.
Yeah.
But it was definitely emo.
We were all in that phase.
Yeah.
We all had top 8s.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's true.
It's been a minute.
Yeah. And then, you know, we hadn't talked in a while. You know, it was the classic story of like someone leaving the band and everyone going, "Man, that's messed up. We were going to go all the way if he would have stayed," you know?
Dude, we were going to score.
Fuzz always said that. He was like, if J-Town would have stayed in the band, you know we would have made it.
Yeah, because you know what? No, you know what? Don't set me up for that because I'm not going to shit on what we were talking about earlier. Because, John, if you watch this, I'm staying away from shitting on our old band for you, for this episode.
That's so sweet.
That's dear.
Lovers quarrel?
No, I mean, obviously, you guys gripe about it whenever I'm not around.
I think it's hilarious. You know, I was part of that band too.
I know, and you left too. Funny how that works. Anyway, go on with this before we start a fight.
But anyways, so we were in a band together. You know, he ended up leaving, but you know, after a while, we got back together, started being friends again, and he was like, "Hey, been writing some shit," and I'm like, "Let's start a band again."
I'll do it.
We pretty much moved down here from Kansas, and I was like, "I'm gonna be in a band," and Justin was like, "Yeah, me too. Let's do it." So it's pretty much the music that picked up from when he left.
Yep.
Dude, it's so good.
Thank you, Deftown.
It's so good, right?
Yeah, and I like to thank the Chariot and stuff like that too, because it has like that sporadic.
Dude, it's.
Chuggy re-read.
I'm all about chuggy re-reads.
Yeah.
Remember
when we used to communicate all of our ideas through certain words?
That's the best way.
Yeah.
You have to do it.
Like, I'm thinking like a chuggy re-read breakdown here.
Like the mealy Wahl.
You know who the worst was at communicating like that?
Who?
Lee.
Yeah,
because
he's pretty bad.
You know the dana.
Yeah. No, and then he'd be like, I have a drum idea that's like kind of like.
But the best before he would do that. Before he would do that, he would play. He'd be like, He looked like Nicolas Cage in Gone in 60 Seconds when he's listening to Lowrider and he goes like this. Lee would just be like,
You'd be like,
dude, all right, here it is.
And then he'd go, like, it wouldn't make sense. He'd be like,
no, what if you did this? No, Lee, that won't work. No, it'll work. I counted it out.
The messed up thing too is like I remember I went to like an arcade with him and they had like that game that was just like keeping time on like a bongo with like some sticks or whatever, and he was always so good at it. And I was like, "You're a rhythm guy, dude. Just stick to rhythm."
Somebody's telling him what to do. That's what it is.
Yeah. But, you know, that's why, like, you know, John's a sick guitarist, but he needed Lee.
He needed Lee.
Rhythm.
No, that is actually really true. I forgot. Lee was just there. Mm-hmm. And I don't mean that in a bad way. Like, Lee was just there. John was...
Lee would lock in.
But it was the same whenever we were in the band. Like, Lee was just there, and he was really good at what he did. And I won't ever take that away from him. No. He was really good at what he did. Because he would try to solo, and it just sounded like a cat, like a cat and a wood chipper. Just
try,
horrible. Buddy. Just pat him on the back and tell him, go practice some more.
Idea kind of is like... And you're like, all right, that was sick, man.
Dude, there is that one riff that he played that he was like made it for his girlfriend or something. Well, I don't remember. I just like.
I think I know what you're talking about.
I would try and do it, but it would just sound ridiculous.
It was like
now I just want you to do it.
You know what I'm talking about?
Like
I don't know.
Yeah. But I was just like, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Dude, like, oh man, anyway. But I'm not gonna sit here and shit on Lee anymore.
Honestly, right now, it's been so long since I was even on stage. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I know.
Like, that's the first thing that you start to miss.
Terminated we had 3 or 4 shows booked, like legit shows booked. It was we were stoked. We were gonna release music, and then COVID, and then it was so sick. Like had 2 festivals booked. Like it was gonna be fun.
Yeah.
To play heavy shows that I want to play.
See, the thing about our new project, it started with just me and Justin kind of bouncing a bunch of shit back and forth.
Mike likes to leave me out of stuff.
No, that's not true. Is because I was
asset.
Okay. So Terminated was a thing before it was even named Terminated. It dates back to like 2015. Some of those same songs.
No, not those.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm positive because.
Okay, well,
that was okay. So that was Surrounded. You're thinking.
Oh right, yeah. But that's the same progression.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it started with Surrounded.
And then I was tired of playing that kind of music, and me and Jabe started a band. And then we were like, John, you want to do this? No, we're not playing off-time stuff. You can do it if you want. He was like, well, we need to be in a band.
Yeah, being in that, which kind of like had a lot of practice, and then all of a sudden when we play live, it was like, this isn't as tight as practice, guys. Like, what's happening?
Terrible.
So, for me, it was like, it's me and one other person sitting in front of a computer. So it's like minimal effort when it comes to
service.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Except for with metal.
Yeah.
But you know, you get a lot of people in your band, and everybody starts having all these crazy opinions, and you're like, we haven't even done a song yet.
Yeah.
Like,
this is communist, damn it.
Opinions. Yeah. Mike just goes, here are the songs. Do you like the drums? And I'm like, yeah.
And I was like, I want you to change
Learn
them. Yeah, go ahead. There it is. Change them the way that you want them. And then you got an electronic drum set.
And then I got an electronic drum set, so we can do that that fun stuff.
Yeah. Hey, Fuzz, like, everybody programs drums, dude. Come on, dude. Even professionals, bro.
Yeah.
You guys ready to cover Tub Thumping?
Yes.
By
Chumbawamba. Soundtrack to my
I
life.
get knocked down. I knock it up again. Yeah, dude. Chumbawamba was
it's a bar
shit.
anthem. You just need one bop, and I mean, you're good.
Yeah, dude.
It's a bop, though.
For sure.
Have you guys ever seen Fired Up?
Is that the cheerleading movie?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
F you. Anyways, that one dude, the douchebag in that movie.
Sick reference.
The guy that plays Jess's douchey boyfriend in New Girl, Sam. Is it Sam?
Yeah.
Anyways, he's a character in
the Doctor Sam. Yeah. Dr. Sam.
Yeah, and he's a character in Fired Up, and he was like, Chumbawamba, soundtrack to my life, bro. And then at one point, somebody says something about shoes, and he's like, oh, I wear a size 12, size 10 in Crocs. And I was like, that made the whole movie. Just saying, that was a good movie. And then he would
watch it just because of that.
And then his girlfriend was named Carly, and he'd be like, "Carly horse, Carly in the chocolate factory, take me back." But anyways, I don't know why I ranted on that.
I honestly wish I had that 2 minutes back.
Dude, you mess with my heart, dude.
Oh no!
And remember what we said?
I mean, only half.
Whenever I'm hurt, it goes straight to my balls.
Oh yeah, we did have this conversation earlier.
Yeah. Did you ever have that?
Hurt to the balls?
Yeah, like, okay, so like say somebody breaks their leg on a video.
You see them break their leg.
You see that. Do you have any certain pain that goes through your body or anything?
I guess it's typically relative of the video, you know?
Okay, right.
Like sometimes I can like I've seen one where like their knees go almost backwards and I'm just like, oh, my knees like tighten up, and like you can feel it like that. But
see, so if I see any kind of thing like that, it goes straight to my balls. So I see an arm broken and I'm like, oh, ball pain. Like, I don't know why. It's
it'd be crazy if you saw somebody got kicked in the balls and then like your face hurt.
Or my arm.
Yeah. You'd be
my elbow.
I was expecting my nuts to hurt, but my elbow popped.
You know, we have some things planned, you know, for like a real recording of what we're working on.
Real release, everything.
Yeah, and stuff like that. Buzz is against videos, but...
Yeah, music videos are stupid, kids.
We'll just strap it to like a dog or something.
Right.
That sounds like a sick video.
Dude,
just let the dog run around town. Yeah, just let it out.
Yeah, like you have to get one of those dogs that are like, those kind of dogs are like, what are you doing with my back dog or door? Leave my dog alone.
Yeah, that's cool too.
And then they would have to come home. But
yeah, but that's...
I mean, if they don't, that's a
they go to the pound. It'd be like a whole story. Like
right.
It'd be heartbreaking. You can even do like the euthanization and stuff.
Oh wow, that got real.
Yeah, it sounds like a Prodigy video or something.
Yeah, I could see
Don't
that.
play my game, I'll test ya. Oh, what happened there? I cut out.
You're stepping on the cord.
But yeah, I am against videos. But either way, it doesn't matter. Like, this music is a lot of fun. It takes you back to about 2006.
You bet. I've been like sleeping, and I just woke up, so that's why it's so dated.
Yeah. And then it's funny because I was like, I'll ask him hey, Justin, have you heard like any new music lately? And you're like, kinda. And I'm like, you know, like Veil of Maya put out some new shit. Did you hear it? No, but I'm gonna go listen now. Or like Born of Osiris put out some new shit. I'm gonna go listen now.
I've never really like been a super Boo fan.
K. Lee.
Yeah.
I mean, I've always kind of, because they were like really popular, and then like they're really talented and everything like that, but I've just never been like super into them.
Right.
But like
New Rain though.
I do like Infant Annihilator, like it's like super crazy metal. I really prefer that kind of stuff. Or I mean, like see you next Tuesday type-esque
or
grind.
What's that one band with the highs and the lows and it sounds like two goblin dudes screaming at each other?
Black Dahlia Murder?
Yes.
There it is.
Yeah. Black Dahlia Murder. What?
Black Dahlia Murder.
Nocturne is such an amazing record.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've loved Black Dahlia for a while.
Yeah, but doesn't it sound like two goblin dudes yelling at each other?
Well, occasionally.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't really. So. I mean, I don't get it, but
okay.
I
don't typically. I'm not a lyric guy. I'm more of like those guitars sound really good.
Right. Yeah. Vocals are stupid, right?
Yeah. I mean, you could be talking about whatever.
Yeah, exactly. So I'll be doing vocals in the new band, so that's pretty cool. You know what I mean?
Vocals don't matter.
And you could talk about like peanut butter recipe. I'm like, oh, listen to those guitars.
That peanut butter does sound good, but those guitars are tastier.
Yeah, they're sticking to the roof of my
There
mouth.
actually is a band that's getting pretty popular because the girl screams. She'll take a song, and then she'll change the lyrics to a recipe that she's cooking, and then she'll scream all of the recipe like if it was the lyrics to the song.
That's a real thing.
Yeah. So yeah.
What is the band?
I can't remember the name of the band. It's like Voyager or something like that. Or
That's pretty cool. Voyager?
Voyager.
I don't know.
Are they a Catholic band?
I want to know what this is now. I want to see it.
I just want to see her cook. Does she cook while she screams?
Yes.
That is
really
respect.
Well, she's not actually cooking but she does cook, and it's like cut together with her screaming because she does it like
cool.
with in front of the mic. She'll do it, and then it'll show her putting and adding butter and stuff.
I can respect that.
Yeah,
I respect that wholeheartedly.
Yeah, it's pretty tight.
Keep grinding.
Yeah, we're just doing it the old-fashioned way though, with dumb lyrics and
I know.
heavy riffs.
Really stupid
Mad at
lyrics.
stuff.
Are you mad?
Yeah, I'm always mad.
I remember
That's my secret.
You sent me whatever we were talking about doing new stuff. You sent me some stuff, and I was like, "It's pretty good, but it's like a little too poppy."
Yeah, I was really in a Coheed phase there for a minute.
Yeah, and then I was like, "You got to think about how 2020 has been like such a pain in the ass."
That kind of pulled some stuff out. I was just like, well, I guess I'm just gonna dink around on GarageBand for a little bit, and then I'm just like, oh, this sounds cool. And then you're like, are you mad anywhere? And I was like, yeah, I'm kind of mad now that you pointed out.
You know, I was actually feeling pretty good, and then you asked me if I was upset, and then I was like, yeah,
I was.
I'm fucking really mad.
Thanks for the release.
Get mad, dude.
Like,
I think I've stayed mad since then. Something happened. I don't know.
Some guy walked up to me the other day and asked me for $1, and I punched him in the face. I've just been mad.
Then I gave him $1.
And then I gave him $1.
I mean, you had kids,
I gave
man.
him $2.
I did.
And you know, at first it's probably very heartwarming, and then after a while, after they get their own opinions and stuff, it's like you're mad.
You're dicks.
Yeah. We teach them to get up and walk around, and then we tell them to sit down and shut up.
We don't make sense.
You're like, go outside and play for a little bit. What are you doing out there? Come back in here.
Yeah.
What's the name of the band?
I mean, so it's Phantom Figures or The Phantom Figure.
I think Phantom Figure with F's that's spelled with
like
F's.
FF.
Yeah.
So
like
Phantom
Foo Fighters,
Figures.
and we'll just steal the Foo Fighters logo.
Oh my God.
Or Fear Factory. We could steal the Fear Factory logo.
Dude, they're way better
than us.
Well, yeah.
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 Dude, Fear Factory's shit, but no, I think we should go Phantom Figures with 2 F's.
Or like Fantastic Four too. We have a
Now
lot of
Now you're ruining
There's
it.
lots of
we have lots of FF logos we could steal for our new band.
Yeah, we clearly need some more brainstorming.
But I mean, we don't have to do the F's. I just think it'd be tight.
It would be tight.
I liked Hero of the Week.
He likes Hero of the Week.
Yeah, that is.
Hero of the Week's pretty good.
But that just sounds like a hardcore band.
Yeah, that's what I'm.
It's
Or
some
pop punk bands.
Yeah.
Keep swinging, you know.
Yeah. But yeah, it's gonna be a thing where like also in the near future we might not do a podcast every week now because we really need to start working on like getting this album done.
Yeah.
It's true.
And then we also have like
Me and Mike are tired of each other.
well, I think it's more like I turned 38 the other day, and it's just
Yeah,
hard.
you're fucking old, dude.
It's like so hard to do anything.
I mean,
I
if it makes you feel any better, I turned 34 2 days ago.
well,
Happy late birthday.
Thanks, buddy.
I remember.
I'm just saying you're fucking old.
Tell Justin what I got you for your birthday.
Got me a fucking Jar Jar Binks fucking
Really?
action figure.
I love it.
And he gave it to me
That's
yesterday
hilarious.
during the podcast. He goes, "You're gonna love it and hate it
Oh
equally."
man.
And
Just think of him as a Sith Lord.
that's the only.
That's the only way I picture him
yep.
now.
It's the only way I can look at him and respect him.
But yeah, I don't know if you feel it, but like, there's times where I'm like,
I was just talking about my
Don't
fucking arthritis, dog. I'm 34 years old and I have to worry about arthritis
Yeah.
and take turmeric for my fucking joint pain. I'm fucking 34. I
Golden
feel
Boy.
it.
Shout out Golden Boy. Go to the coffee place.
oh,
They
yeah.
have the turmeric coffee.
Oh, that's sick. I didn't
Bomb
know that.
is
Dude.
good.
I'm definitely gonna have to go try that.
good.
That's sick.
yeah, I woke up with back pain the day after my birthday too. So
I mean, you're old though.
yeah, man, thanks, thanks for reminding me.
But you don't look it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
God, you know,
Like a
you know
day
how to.
over like 37.
You really know how to knock me down and pick me back up. You know what I mean? You're like a big rail.
You don't look a day over old as dude. I swear to God.
Yeah, I think now that I'm gonna turn 36, I can't go the day without questioning existence at least 3 times. You know, you're just like,
Oh,
what
yeah.
the hell is this all for?
What
just-
am I here for?
Can we just end it? Can we something hit the earth? Can we call
I
it?
mean, I'm having fun. But
I-
I mean, it's just like, do I really got to go to work every day? You know,
Like when is
Part
the
of every
universe gonna like answer back? You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like there's times where it's like, I do this, I do that, I'm following my heart. I want to do these things and be good at them. And then it's like the universe is like, fuck
to
you.
be fair, every day you wake up on this side of the dirt is probably the universe telling you that it's good. You know,
you got another try. You got
right.
Good try last time. Here's another one.
Yeah.
Keep swinging, bud.
Yeah.
You know what? Thanos just snapped his fingers and it caused a pandemic, and then we all stayed inside for several years, and then we resurfaced after a while. We're like, hey, on your left.
Dude, don't joke.
Pandemic's over. At the beginning of it.
Yeah.
Dude, don't joke about Thanos.
I had hopes and dreams before that.
No, you didn't.
Before March 2020.
Oh, dude, I feel like I've been scarred from it. Just like with just trying to process how other people are dealing with it, and just like, I don't know. I don't understand how other people can't care about other people. It's hard for me.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, we live in a pretty selfish and rude society.
Yeah.
It started ironically. It's almost like everyone was like ironically being shitty to each other, and they're like, just kidding. Just kidding. And then after a while, they forgot to say just kidding.
Yeah, there's no just kidding. No.
Yeah, right.
I mean,
But yeah. But one thing that came out of it is a sick band.
Yeah.
it is a sick band. And I
Nice
actually,
turnaround.
that's a good segue, dude.
Guys, if you like, which one do you like better? The Phantom Figure or Phantom Figures?
I like Phantom Figures.
See,
personally.
To me, Phantom Figures.
Affleck was the bomb in Phantoms, yo.
Phantom Figures seems more like open to like, what kind of music is it? But the Phantom Figure seems just more metal, right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
We're gonna be on some ghost shit and like wear costumes and people not know who our identities
Dude,
are.
that would be sick.
I love it. Let's call Ghost Adventures. Let's get them here. They were in Denton, weren't they?
I'm in.
Let's start a rumor that like a bar in Denton is famously haunted, and start all these fake stories about it. So then when they come, we set up and play.
And that's their show.
Yeah, they're like, we heard it's this room that mostly has ghostly activity. And we're like,
My name is Yev.
Like, oh, surprise. It is haunted.
Yeah,
With some
by Phantom
great
Figures.
tunes.
Wow, these guys are terrible. These ghosts do not know how to play their instruments.
Yeah.
I just want a night vision video. That's it.
Dude, I love it. Dude, if we made a night vision video,
Just play in the
you
dark.
fucking sign me in.
Dude, like that MTV show where they just like lock you in
Fear?
supposedly. Yeah.
Yeah.
And they would just have that night vision camera in their faces like,
Can't do it.
Yeah.
I can't do it. But I do want an excuse to buy night vision goggles.
dude, that's sick. We were gonna do the time we tried to prank Juan. John Bernay was gonna loan us his night vision camera, but you know he didn't get scared because
that whole thing just fell through completely.
I thought it was still hilarious.
Yeah,
honestly,
that was pretty good.
I mean, Ross did get poison ivy, so that's really the only thing that matters is that Ross got poison ivy.
Ross did play a pretty good goat man. You know what I mean?
because he's as
furry.
hairy as a goat.
He's nasty, dude. What's wrong? Who grows hair like that?
I don't know.
Ugh.
I don't. Just like,
It reminds me of whatever on what was the movie where Norm Macdonald and he's like, "Hey, that's my sweater," and he's like, "Oh, okay," and he takes his sweater off and he's super hairy underneath,
Yeah,
like
he's
he's
like,
still wearing
"Keep it."
clothes. He's like, "Oh, keep it."
did you say Norm Macdonald?
Yeah.
Is it
Dirty Work.
Dirty Work?
Dirty
Yeah,
Work.
dude. Dirty
Yeah.
Work is the best.
Hey, Mildred.
yeah,
My name's not Mildred. I know. You didn't tell me your name.
I was just guessing. I love that movie.
Just despicable.
Oh,
just
man.
how could I love that
when he's in prison.
when he's in prison.
Can't believe you do that.
Just ridiculous.
He goes, "It hurts me that you would do that. I mean, not like that, but yeah, that other thing. That's what hurts me.
It's just ridiculous. I just love this. Dude, that movie is a movie that does not get enough
Dude, he
love.
is so funny. And anything he does.
His anti
jokes.
Yeah.
His anti-jokes for whose roast was it? Was it Bob Saget's?
Yes.
His anti-jokes for Bob Saget's.
1950s journal he read.
Yeah, dude. And it's so sick because people are like, what the f*** is he doing? It's like, if you don't know Norm Macdonald, this is his bit, you idiot.
Yeah. Well,
you'll get it in 5 years.
He got fired from SNL because Lorne Michaels was like, you're just not funny anymore. And it's just like, I don't think
I heard
Lorne
he kept
Michaels...
talking about OJ, and like one of the guys that worked there was like really close with OJ, and so like they like stopped making OJ jokes, and then like he just came right out and did like a whole thing on just OJ.
Yeah, tell a comedian, give a comedian a gun and tell him not to shoot it.
Yeah.
There you go. That's the first thing I would have done. Oh, if I'm going to get fired for it, all right, I'm going out for it. Here I go.
Dude, we had some drinks last night. I don't know why this reminded me of it. I think it just reminded me of Joe Rogan for some reason. And John kept saying, you should sell this idea to Joe Rogan. He lives in Austin. But but I brought up the fact that I've always had the idea to start like a place called that's like Medieval Times, right? Except it's for like Asian stuff. Like you would eat Asian food and it would be like a kung fu tournament.
Yeah.
And you sit, you would sit
samurai and shit would come out.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
And then so each corner you would sit in like, just like at Medieval Times, instead of like the Blue Knight, you wouldn't sit in his section. You would sit in like the Red Ninjas, or whatever. And so then
the Water Clan.
Right. And then in between each verses, there's like someone who comes out like the Sword Master, and then shit like that.
And they'd have, I guess that's more Chinese with the dragons, but
right. Well, you could get every kind of Asian. You know what I mean?
That way you just be all inclusive.
That's actually a good idea.
That'd be
but
really cool.
I mean, I dislike Joe Rogan so much that.
Well, John goes, that's actually. At first they were like, that's kind of stupid, and then I explained more, and they were like, this is a good idea. And like you could tell John was like, that would be so awesome. Let's watch Van Damme movies.
I love John.
Oh man.
Yeah. But yeah, and then he's like, sell it to Joe Rogan. If you ever meet Joe Rogan, tell him of that specifically. And I'm like, okay, John.
You just live down the street from him. Austin is just
you know
like,
what? I'm gonna try.
Hey, is that Joe Rogan?
Hey, hey Joe. That's a great idea.
You see him at the HEB.
I'm your neighbor. Hey,
like,
I live 5 houses down. My name is Mike. Everybody calls me Rickshaw.
He's
I
like,
got this great
he'd be
idea.
like, hey, Mike, get the away from me, dude. Okay, Joe Rogan. It's been nice.
I love you. But, I mean, I dislike Joe Rogan. I think he's overrated. He's not very good.
I think he's all right.
Yeah, I'm sure you do.
But I don't, suck his D or anything.
I don't listen to him. I can't listen to him.
Okay. I don't either.
I'm just shitting on him.
Well, I don't really either, though.
All right, then shut up.
But John likes him.
No, I know. When John gets drunk, he's just like, dude, I was watching this podcast with fucking, and he's like, here we go. It just one night he got so hammered he was talking about the one where Post Malone was on with Joe Rogan, and he was just like, dude, it's fucking awesome, man. He just go, and he repeat, and when John's drunk, whenever he just starts repeating himself, and he told me the story like 6 times. Finally, I was like, John, I get it. I know. Post was on there, right? Yeah, right. And
this is an opportunity to show the soon-to-be album cover. I don't know which band is going to use it. probably Terminated, right? But the picture of John after German Fest.
Oh yeah, that'll be a Terminated
album cover.
Record, yeah.
Have you
That's
seen?
Great.
You haven't seen it?
I haven't seen it.
It's from last. I'm gonna pull it up.
Yeah, he's gonna pull it up
during this
We're
conversation.
gonna show it during the podcast. Right where, Fuzz?
Oh wow!
What a good picture. This one I'm just gonna go ahead and show. It's Thick Moranis.
We're going to show that one too. Where at, Fuzz?
Oh, wow.
All right. Justin, you're killing it. Oh, wow.
Killing it. That's a good album cover, dude.
Dude, he's so fucking...
You could even have like the letters falling out of his mouth. That's the name of the band in the puddle.
We don't know how he ended up that way because we went to German Fest and we drove. Me and Allie drove and he was fine. And then we get to the truck and all of a sudden before we even get out of Munster, he's passed out snoring. Man. And then we get home and it took him like 10 minutes to get out of the truck. And Allie was like, John, get out. I need to get Luna out. Get out of the truck. And he's just like, I need to go home.
I think we've all been there a time or two.
Oh, yes, we have. John, I'm sorry for putting your business out there, but it was
should
just
dedicate this
funny.
to him at the end.
Yeah, John, this is for you, buddy.
Shout out, John.
I love you, John.
And thank you for the beautiful art that you created that was in that picture.
It was true. You created it with your mouth.
That one.
Do you like art?
I think I've heard that before.
Do you like
don't
art?
like art?
Your dad's dick, paintbrush,
Your mom's pussy, canvas.
canvas. That's art.
That reminds me, we're working on this up where I'm from. So me and some friends are working on this IPA. It's called the YMP IPA. Yeah, it's your mom's pussy. You know what I mean? Yeah. And then you can't say
That's terrible.
Yeah, like if the keg kicks, you can't say you can't tell the bar back that it kicked. You have to go, oh, that keg dried up, because it's that pussy. Okay, yeah, nasty. Moving on.
Wow, we just went on a whole nother level. I'm just gonna go ahead and take the time to say, Justin, that shirt is incredible.
Thank you.
Your shirt game is always amazing, and you remind me of truck stops, and I absolutely love it.
It's my goal. It's to be like kind of look like, oh, is that guy gonna? Is he kind of a jackass or something? And I'm just like, no, what kind of?
Does he play Dungeons and Dragons, or is he gonna kill me?
Yeah.
Which one is it? I don't know.
I figured I was gonna get like a hell yeah at the gas station just because it
I mean,
kind of speaks to that side of the
dude,
people.
Yeah.
If I saw you in public and didn't know you and saw that shirt, I'd be like, hell yeah, dude. But I'd probably just give you the nod. You know what I mean?
Yeah, a forward, like a down one or an up one. There's a difference.
If people I don't know, I'm a down guy.
Yep, protect your neck.
Yeah. Just gotta let 'em-
As a bartender, I've learned that, like, you keep your mouth shut when you're mad, but since you're trying to talk to people, if you see a nice shirt or a nice beard, you always say it, dude.
Oh yeah.
Hey, bro, nice beard.
Definitely.
Or hey, nice shirt.
You're like, hey, thanks.
And that's always
I got it at Walmart.
Yeah. It's always a good conversation.
I got it at Walmart. Yeah, man. You want to go get you one?
I got it because I think I could tear the sleeves off it pretty good.
Like, thanks,
Show
man.
off my sweet tattoo that I got.
Can you
on my
sit
arm.
down? You want to sit down? Hey, have a beer with me. I'm f***ing working, dude.
No, you're not. Tell the bartender to bring us 2 beers.
Or hey, nice beard. Man, I've made so many friends at the bar like that.
You bet.
Dude.
Took them all home too.
It's very
right?
flattering. So
Yeah.
I'll get it. I'm just like, thanks.
Well, it seems like a nice fellow.
Oh, I
Let
know.
me tell you the story behind it.
Sit down.
I know.
This guy knows a secret. Chips.
Shh. I know it's beautiful beard. I wasn't gonna say that. Yes, you were.
But if you're at the bar, you're drinking, you got a lot of facial hair. A little bit later, you start smelling something. It's that YMP IPA just f***ing crusting up on your beard. You know what I mean?
Kind of like a donut.
I feel kind of proud right now that I'm like hitting Buzz with these jokes, and he's like, "Oh, these damn kids."
Dude, that's the Easy Riders joke, right? It was like, I used to eat so much pussy back in my day, my beard looked like a glazed donut. I think that's Easy Riders.
Oh.
That's what I thought you were talking about when you said that.
Or
donut.
Allegedly, you're talking about other things. You look like a.
Oh, cocaine?
It turns out your bad feelings into good feelings.
Yeah, or you
It's
just,
a nightmare.
cocaine.
Anyways.
But anyways, back to our
yeah.
band, Phantom Figures.
And there's
help
also,
us choose the name,
yeah,
please.
help us choose the name. But there are a couple of other things we are working on too, and I think that those would be a cool addition to like things we do on the podcast, such as this Blink-182 cover that we're working on. That's going to be fun.
Sounds so good.
And
I'm stoked.
we
I
have
love
to
it.
get,
Like I'll play it at my house, and my son is just like, "Play it again, Dad."
but see, now we're gonna have to get some country outfits together.
Dude,
I mean, I tried, but I think I'm gonna go a little bit more Western.
yeah,
right,
I respect that.
You really have to like get on the highway and drive for a little bit to get to that perfect boot store.
Yeah.
I mean, my dad's like best friend makes boots. I'm just gonna
Really?
get some custom made. Yeah.
Dude, that sounds dope.
Yeah. I mean, I'll never wear them. Like,
I actually want a vest made out of a cowboy hat material. Would that be cool?
Like Pee Wee Herman.
Yes. Pee Wee Herman's dope, by the way.
Yeah.
Dude, anybody who thinks otherwise is just an idiot.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I know that.
I mean, dude got caught pulling on it in the movie theater. You got to respect guys like that.
But it wasn't just like he wasn't at the Cinemark.
Yeah.
I mean, it could have been.
He wasn't watching like Blue's
Flipper
Clues
or something.
You can't gather a bunch of people
Flubber.
in public and show them a porno without some guy accidentally touching
I'm going to
his
say
dick.
1 out of 5.
Yeah, and then also we're doing me and Rabbit and Mateo have this rap song that we're working on. We're going to do a video for that. So I feel like these are things that are going to be cool. And once we put together a video for that Blink 182 and the other thing, then we'll like make it a point to air the video and have a talk and discussion about
That'd be
it.
cool. Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Oh, I also wanted. So there was a point in time in Surrounded by Monsters, our old band, where we made a rap song when we were at the Iwabo Casa.
I don't know. I mean, I wasn't on it. I had to go home. But
Right.
I also feel like maybe that shouldn't come out. I don't know how
It's super offensive for sure.
Yeah.
But that's the allure.
f***ing offensive.
Yeah, that was pretty bad.
I mean,
I
Justin's-
don't typically tell people.
Justin's verse is pretty brutal.
I was a different person.
Yeah.
I actually
You were a character.
Very much so.
Listen, we were all characters in the rap project.
It wasn't like, hey, I feel this way as a person kind of thing.
Yeah, it was more like ill lyrics from a made
hey,
up
this
fictional
rhymes,
rapper.
and it makes people go, oh, that's terrible.
Yes.
I'm not. I remember one of the lines, and it makes me really happy. But I'm not going to say it right now.
I would like for some of us to get together, and and if there's things you in the song that you might not like, maybe we could edit it or whatever. But I still think, as one of the most offensive songs, maybe we should get together and talk about it.
There is a specific part where my man Heavy Flow says something that doesn't need to be said.
Well, yeah, that's why we're taking it out. It was a different time.
Okay, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
He was talking about his homie Toxic Shock,
Yeah. So what?
which is me. I'm Toxic Shock.
yeah,
by
I'm
the
Heavy
way.
Flow.
I didn't have a name.
I'm Justin.
I was just the guy. They're like, oh, say something controversial. I was like, okay.
No, we just said write an ill rap, and you were like, ill? Like how ill? And
Like,
we're like,
gross.
And it was gross. It was good. Stevens was interesting.
yes. But the thing is,
Lee's was the best.
we're not focusing.
Smoking on Endo, playing Nintendo. It was so terrible.
It's not about the actual words. Sometimes it's about it's about how
fun.
good you could flow.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, yeah, it's true, but times were a little bit different back in 2007.
It's okay. We're gonna do it, but we're gonna anything that could get us canceled is gonna have to go. You know what I mean?
I mean,
Might
most
be
of
the
the songs.
The whole song. We air it, and it's just like beep 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 beep.
and then the YouTube channel is completely shut down the next day.
Yeah. They're like,
No, we got to kick you off the air, sir.
yeah,
Sorry
and
about
you're
it.
also getting deported. You son of a bitch. Wow.
Yeah, I would honestly probably just deny everything.
Yeah. That wasn't me.
It wasn't me. I didn't say that.
Are we getting in trouble for a character? What a character does in a fictional scenario, though?
I mean,
nowadays.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's true.
Pepe Le
People
Pew
are
got
canceling.
canceled.
Oh well.
Pepe Le
We
Pew
talked
got
to Jeremy
canceled.
about that.
Yeah,
and
we
it
did
made
talk to
sense,
Jeremy
you
about
know.
that.
If there's victims, in which
We don't need to. Let's not get serious. We
Yeah.
don't need to be
Let's,
serious.
Anyway, I play some guitar sometimes.
yeah, yeah, that's pretty.
He
dope.
does. He shreds. I wouldn't. Do you shred? You riff. You're a riffer.
I am a riffer.
You're a riffer.
Yeah.
I'm a riffer.
And we wanted Rabbit to be here. We've been wanting to do stuff with Rabbit, but he had to work tonight.
You had to go be a
And
chef.
He
God,
and he
Rabbit.
wants
Stupid
to.
rabbit.
Like he was
I
pretty
love him.
excited, and he wanted to be in the band. He said, "Yo, get me in on the bass," and he also writes guitar too.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I'm always, because I think that's the hardest part of everything is like, I'm sitting in a room by myself and I'm just like, does that sound good? It sounds okay now. And then I'll leave and come back in like an hour and be like, who wrote this trash?
What a fucking idiot this guy.
Like,
Yeah.
This is terrible.
it's hard to complete. It's riff city. You could come up with riffs here,
We built
all day.
Riff City.
But then whenever you're like, I need to finish a song and complete a structure, it's like you have to get away from it. You have to have other opinions to be able to be like either yes or no or anything. Like,
Well, that's the thing I've learned over the years is like, you need to have feedback because if you're stuck in your own little bubble, you're always going to sit there and be like, oh, yeah, this is really good. This is really good. And I mean, you got to have people that are really going to be like, it's not. This sounds like this. You know?
Yeah.
I mean, you can't, I don't know, butter it up. You got to just be like, yeah, this is all right. I mean, you got to do certain things.
Right.
I mean, feedback is important.
Right. But it also overthinking is
that's part of being a musician. Like, it's all overthinking. That's the part that sucks about being a musician. Like, did I do enough? Is that too much? Did I clutter it up? Did I clutter that riff up too much? Or should I just keep it clean here? Should I just,
Well, it's like I can do so many different like
mealy walls.
Yeah, like so many different like ways of chugging, or so many different palm mutes and like opens, and it's just like after so long, it's just like, I don't know, you got to put it down and walk away. I mean,
I'm not playing guitar anymore.
Basically.
I quit.
Pick up a milk or the old whiskey jug.
Did you almost say milk dud?
I almost said milk jug. I don't know why.
Okay.
Dude,
milk dud's pretty tight though.
Milk duds are delicious. They hurt your teeth though sometimes.
I mean, I don't really like milk duds.
What the is wrong with you, dude?
It's one of my faverites, man.
They're all right. I'm not like the huge.
Look,
if I'm gonna go candy, I'm like Kit Kat, Snickers,
top
peanut butter cup.
Top was number one.
Number one.
Number one.
Okay, so out of
walk
all
into the
those,
gas station and you're like,
okay,
yeah.
I personally think that Snickers has been at the most constant. Okay. You know what I mean? I've had my phases. I've had my Kit Kat phase. I've had my peanut butter cup phase.
Okay.
But Snickers has always been there. And then also Snickers has been changing it up too. So you got like the peanut butter Snickers.
The peanut butter Snickers just died.
The crispy one.
Yep,
that shit was bomb too.
For me, it's crazy because I love Reese's peanut butter cup. Like I love them. But the only time I really get them is the holiday Reese's with the pumpkins, the trees, the hearts, the bunnies. I eat the fuck out of that shit. And then the rest of the time, I get Kit Kat or Twix.
Kit Kat's dope, though. Do you bite it or do you break them off?
I break them off one at a time and eat it.
Right.
See, I'm a Twix guy.
I love
the peanut butter Twix.
Yeah. Twix, Twix.
Peanut butter Twix from a jam. I don't even know if they make them anymore. I can't find them anywhere.
Peanut butter?
Have you tried they have a cookies and cream Twix now that's pretty good.
No, I'm gonna.
I'm stopping on the way home. That's happening. No, and you know what is an underrated candy bar? Since, we're talking about our band and we need to talk about candy.
What?
Milky Ways. Milky Ways are underrated, dude. People shit on Milky Ways.
Well, I think when I was a kid, I didn't like them because they weren't like Snickers, you know?
Right.
But now that I'm older, I kind of prefer it.
Right.
They're like called Clark bars everywhere else.
Yeah. They're delicious.
You know what I think the most overrated candy bar is, though?
Butterfinger.
Yeah.
Dude, they changed the recipe of it. It does not taste good at all anymore.
But I also hated how it would stick to the roof and in your teeth grooves.
That's kind of my favorite part.
What's
you like to be punished, don't you?
What's the toffee? What's the toffee one?
Heath Bar.
Heath Bars. Those are my jam, dude. Those are underrated too, bro.
Bet.
Like that
you get the coffee
good.
ice cream with the Heath Bar in it.
Fucking now. You just blew my mind right now. I want to go get some right now. I'm so fat. I just want to go get
candy bars, bro.
Just sitting over here like makes me think of that.
I remember
Friday 2 or whatever it is. She's like always like it's like she's so fat she knows though the next Twinkie that's coming.
Yeah, she'd be like,
she'd be snoring and she ain't even sleep.
Yeah,
what's her
there you go,
name?
baby D. There you go, baby D.
Baby D.
There you go. There's no rapper you can get to it fast, baby D.
Just like it's like your commissary, but with the rapper, without the rapper.
It's got that cream filling.
Yeah,
when you take a bite of it, cream filling splatter into your mouth and glitter. That's why you looking at me like that. You don't fucking know, baby D. Watch out, do nothing when the fat bitch keep my shit. Dude, that's one of my favorite. Yeah, that's one of my favorite movies ever.
For sure.
I can recite it by heart. That
dude,
whole
Day
scene
went hard, and the first time he came on.
But I mean, I do love Chris Tucker.
Oh,
I wish Smokey would have come back.
They still, to this day, how many years ago did Chris Tucker and Ice Cube post a picture? And they were talking about getting
Last Friday.
Yeah, last Friday.
What it's called.
Yeah.
And it's if you look it up for the longest time, it was on IMDb with no release date, and it was last Friday. It was like,
just give it to us,
dude. But
sometimes I'm like, give it to us, but then other times I'm just like, don't ruin it. You know?
Yeah.
Well,
I hate that.
Yeah. Dumb and Dumber, like Dumb and Dumber 2.
It's like, how many times do you need to bring back Peanuts?
Right.
Dumb and Dumber 2,
You know?
you meant. Dumb and Dumber 2.
Yeah, not Dumb and Dumber.
Dumb and Dumber actually held up, in my opinion.
Well,
But-
yeah. No, Bob Saget saved that movie.
Right.
Bob
There's
Saget.
shit everywhere.
But
yeah.
anyway, we're way off topic.
That's
at this
true.
Point,
We
but
are.
I'm okay with it because we were talking
It
about
said
candy
worship
bars.
of a nerd. We're kind of nerding out on
Yeah.
our movies, too.
Yeah.
Dude, on candy bars and shit.
Candy bars.
Dude,
Got the Twinkie feeling.
I say Snickers because every time our baseball game would end and we got concession stand credit, I would always get a Snickers bar.
I know it showed.
And a
dude. You're
soda.
so fat, bro.
You get the big old Laffy Taffy.
Yep.
Dude, you know which one was the best? The watermelon, because it
I
had
was
the
a
fake
grape
seeds in
guy.
it. Grape is good, but the watermelon had those seeds in it. And I was always
See,
tired
they
about
always
it.
had the ones that had the sprinkles.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I love those motherfuckers.
My only friend.
Dude, oh man, I want some f***ing Laffy. Dude,
Now
Laffy
I want some
Taffy.
candy.
Dude, Laffy Taffy is low key, like legit as f***.
But yeah, so if you follow us every week and then all of a sudden we kind of skip a week here and there, it's because we're trying to get on our shit.
Because we're old and we have lives.
We're trying to rest off that back pain. Yeah. We're trying to get those vocals done for our new album, you know.
We're trying to find the will to just rise for the day.
Right.
I find mine in that coffee pot over there every day at 4:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's my life.
Sometimes I come down those stairs and I look at that little doggy and I say, I'm going to do this for you, buddy. You need some food.
And then you trip and fall down the stairs,
Yeah.
or step in a pile of his piss, and you're
and
like,
then he's like, God fucking damn it.
You're lucky you're cute.
Dude, my dad said that to me my whole life. I don't think he meant it, though, because he still hit me.
Let's fix that.
I mean, what's up with dads always beating your ass? You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, sometimes you just got to be like, there's something about the bass in the voice when you're like, hey, and you're like, oh my God, I'm in trouble.
The kids don't have that fear nowadays, though.
Oh,
You
no.
know what I mean?
They're just like, let me call my lawyer.
That's the thing. Like, you know, back when...
Kid threatened to me right before I got here.
Threatened you?
Yeah, he threatened me. He's like, it's like, trash better be gone. He's like, talk to Bob. He's my lawyer. I was like, oh.
Damn, that's messed up.
Yeah.
And then you kicked him in the pool, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna fight him when we get back.
Kids wonder
Figured if
why.
I'm gonna get a charge, I might as well get a charge. you know?
Right, dude. You know, like back when we were kids, you'd say some shit like, "I'm gonna call CPS," and they'd be like, "Well, it's gonna take them about 15, 20 minutes to get here, so I'm gonna beat your ass
Yeah.
until they get here," and you're just like, "Hang up the
I know.
phone."
My mom would always be like, "Tell him what for." I'm like, "Oh." My mom's telling me to take out the trash. They'd laugh at you. I'll be like, "Oh God, no, there is no help."
No one's coming, man. No, dude. Nowadays, you can't. Like, parents used to beat the shit out of us, and I mean, I guess we all turned out okay, like our generation and stuff. But yeah, like
I'm still working on stuff, man.
we give off the vibe of us actually being okay. How about that?
Right.
We're really good at faking it.
Yeah,
but
I'm all right.
No, I'm good.
Everything's fine.
I mean, speaking of dads beating kids, shout out Invincible. I know you guys haven't seen.
I've watched a few episodes. It's good.
Oh, I haven't.
Invincible?
It's a brutal
Oh,
cartoon on
yeah.
Amazon Prime.
I've
It's
seen
brutal,
like
dude.
the advertisements and stuff.
It's super fucking brutal. It's
Yeah.
pretty sick.
Yeah, it's like they use how brutal it is to get your feels involved for story plot points.
Oh, wow.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
dude,
Yeah.
and
So,
there's
like-
a lot of cool cameos and people playing the voices. It's actually pretty sick.
Dude, it's one of the, like, I would watch,
I'll have to check it out.
I'd watch like the newest Marvel, like Falcon and Winter Soldier, and then I'd be like, dude, that was so sick, and then I'd put on Invincible and be like, what?
Nice.
What? I have to call someone right now.
Yeah, don't call me.
I just finished Them that on.
Oh, I haven't watched that. Is it good?
It's pretty good. Yeah,
I heard
really
it was
good.
What is it on?
Up.
It's pretty weird. It's called Them.
On
Amazon
Prime.
Amazon.
Yeah.
I only watch my kids' movies on Amazon Prime.
Yeah.
I mean, do what you got to do, dude.
I mean, every show that y'all have told me to watch on Amazon Prime has been.
What
trash.
about Optimus Prime?
Dude, he's a man.
Correct. Good answer.
Dude, I have no problem with Optimus Prime. The fact that you would question my loyalty to Optimus Prime is bullshit.
I'm just saying.
You know how I feel about Optimus. You know, I'm done.
What if he's the bad guy?
So?
I don't respect what's happening right now. He's not the bad guy, okay? He will never be the bad guy.
I have a question.
Okay,
completely off topic.
Yeah.
Sudden Death, Face Off. Which one's the better movie?
So wait, are you talking about Sudden Death? Isn't that
Van Damme?
That's Van Damme, right?
Sudden
Okay,
Death.
that's what I was saying.
Face Off.
I'm
Nicolas
gonna
Cage,
go.
John
I'm going
Travolta.
Face Off, 100%. Even though I love Sudden Death,
Sudden Death is a great movie.
because Face Off was insane.
It was great.
Yeah, Face Off was. It was just such a crazy idea. I don't know how they didn't win an Oscar.
Well, it was like, how do we get Nicolas Cage to turn it up to 100, and then get John Travolta to turn it up to 100 also?
Yeah.
Like, opening scene, he's like dressed up like a priest, grabs a schoolgirl's butt, and is like, it's like, what is happening? And then like within the first 5 minutes, he's on a plane, and he says, "Suck my tongue," and the girl's just like, like, what is happening? Like, especially in the nowadays, it's like when you watch a movie like that and that shit happens immediately, you're like, what the f*** were they thinking?
Yeah. There's a lot of. There's like, hey, we got a lot of money. It says Travolta and Cage. We can just basically do whatever.
Yeah, let's get weird.
Don't ask questions. Just
Get an
let's just
intern.
let it
Get her in
happen.
here. Tell him to suck his tongue.
I don't know. It was in his rider
That
or
was just
something.
an improv. No, that was actually, they thought the cameras were off.
Yeah. They had to put it in the movie so they didn't get sued.
Oh my god, that's so terrible. Anyway,
But yeah,
all right, let's
Yeah, let's wrap it up.
start wrapping it up.
You know, if you guys
Help us pick out a name first off.
Yeah. Do we need the?
Ooh,
here we go. The Phantom figure,
or do we need a Phantom the?
or
What about
Figure.
the Phantom the figure?
that's kind of cool actually.
The
The
Phantom
Phantom
the
the
figure.
figure.
I was just being facetious,
Right.
but if you like it, I totally did that on purpose.
No, that's cool.
That's
Or Phantom the figure.
or Phantom figures.
How about the Phantom the Menace, dog?
See, I'm thinking like if it was Phantom figures, you could do like a dumb cover that's just like a bunch of geometry shapes and stuff. And,
Dude,
Yeah.
I hate geometry.
I know it was. That was the one that got me.
yeah, me too. I failed
One of the most
geometry.
useless things ever.
I mean, they teach you star charts and then they teach you geometry. Like, what's happening?
Yeah.
Why do we need to know any of that? I don't know.
I
I'm not
just
going
need to
to
know
space
where
travel.
They tried to teach me where other countries were. I just need to know where America was.
And I needed to know where to get my chicken. And that's what I needed to know.
Freedom chicken.
That's a freedom chicken right there. Per car.
But yeah, guys, too. If you wanna ask me questions or if you have comments or anything, hit us up at worshipattributenerd@gmail.com. Or if you want to personally talk to me, I've been talking to some fans about stuff. I had a fan hit me up about maybe you should get Fuzz like a Jar Jar Binks or something for his birthday, and I was like, well, yeah, that's a f***ing amazing idea.
You did it, too.
But anyways, my IG is I Hate Ghosts.
I don't have mine, so he's going to post it right there on the
There,
internet.
that's what, it's like Krista Fuzz or something.
Yeah,
right?
I think so.
But I'll put it right here.
Now Mike talks to fans. When I got here, he was in the kitchen, just like talking.
Talk-
I was
to the
like,
fan.
Luke, I am your father.
Oh, look, you can put a 6-pack of soda.
Can I uncover my eyes? He's like, damn it, I didn't tell you to do it.
Tell you to do it in the first. Lots of people go to school for 7 years. Yeah, they're called doctors.
But yeah, hopefully, next time we are on here, we have like a video for
Or
like
at least some new music to show you.
or
guys.
some new music.
Yeah.
I might, at the end of this, I'll post like a little clip of one of the songs, so you can check that out. Stay around and check it out.
Only if you vote though for
Yeah.
the name.
Yeah,
We
you
need
if
the
you
name.
vote,
Help us
vote for the
out.
name. All right. But anyways, Justin, thanks for coming.
Thanks for coming in.
Thanks for having me.
So happy to chat with you.
And thanks for watching, guys. See you later, nerds.